And we here, and we live, and we are at University of Pennsylvania. This is the family.
CMP. Behind the scenes.
But if he's not portrayed as a king, see, it's a difference.
That's why I don't like them.
We got a lot of princesses.
A lot of princesses. I can't stand them terms.
But that's the issue.
It's down there.
I can't stand it.
Just like that saying. You know what's sad though? I don't say it like this.
Like what?
Happy wife, happy life. What do you say about the man? A happy man. Come on, acronym. Nothing. Once again,
we get stuff like mama's baby, papa's baby.
Right. Mama's boy.
They hate us.
Hold up.
so spirit,
Oh no, they don't hate
That is not
we not the most unprotected anything. They got
and we'll all be singing Kumbaya.
Women are the most, the black woman is the most
So does
protected
that
species known to man.
I was about to say.
We're not going to do that. We're not going
Does
to do
that
that.
statement references that women are kind of emotionally unstable?
We're not going to do that.
I'm asking.
Because he was
I need that question. I need this question answered. So
What?
happy wife, happy life. Is that purpose in that women are emotionally unstable? That's why you got to keep them happy because men don't have no saving.
Or you happy spouse, happy house.
There it is. That's another
Let's go with yes.
I'm going to say
I mean, because like,
Make sure y'all project your
I'm gonna say
voices.
that he should know how to lead his household.
Okay.
He should know how to lead his household. Because he should know.
Learn how to do this.
I don't know. I'm a woman. See, I was taught how to be a woman. And then it was like,
he taught us when the system locked up pops up.
I'm not gonna.
But if there's no man, it's the woman's responsibility to insert that in the boy's life.
she can't teach me.
No, but I'm saying if there's no man, it's the woman's responsibility to insert a man that can teach him that
we can't go
I got a question.
while he's growing up.
Tell me this.
Andrew.
Honestly speaking.
Anyway, we are live from the University of Thank you. Everybody want to know where we at. You know what we do at CMP Radio. Man, we dissect.
We've been live this whole time. This is CMP Uncut. This said we live. She done did the whole introduction and everything.
Yo, Dante, what's going on, man?
We gotta give this a name. CMP Uncut, CMP Off Road.
I'm trying to change the name. I'm trying to do it.
You might have to do it on this one.
Because
Where
people
it's
need to
coming
know
from.
these same conversations.
Yeah, we do. We do.
Right. So they don't think we just doing
It's
this.
smooth.
This is what we do. This is the conversation.
It's unscripted.
I was trying to change the name and put in the title to let them know that we don't have a microphone.
Yeah, we don't have.
Scratch all that. Delete it.
This is CMPRadio.net Unplugged.
I'm going to act like the microphone.
CMP Uncut.
We don't have a microphone today. This is,
UP, please.
move back.
Yes, all the way. Goddamn well.
I was
Even
telling
behind camera.
them
This is what we do.
I
What?
was telling you I ain't had a microphone. All right, go ahead.
Now, for T,
Hi, guys. I
Mike
almost
Martin.
said welcome to the morning meeting.
It's afternoon.
Mike Martin.
What's up?
Mark.
How we doing?
What's going on, good brothers and sisters? How you doing today?
Andrew.
Hola, ¿cómo está?
Come on, stop.
He got go.
Yo, I look buff in this shirt. Yo, I don't want to shake your hair.
I need to stop.
You need a medium.
Mike Martin's
Mike
mad
been sitting here at the table the whole time, flexing his breath.
You like that? You like that?
No.
So you gonna chop it up?
No.
Mark, move your hand. We can't see your shirt.
Jackie's
Okay.
Listen, we are live from the University of Penn, man. They have a nice festival going on right now, basically talking about the communication and its practices, man. The civics practices, what's the word I'm looking for?
Participatory.
There we go. That's Mr. Rogers in the background. Come on up. So they can see what's going on. He put this thing together. He invited us up there, man. He called me. He said, "You want to go to the UPenn?" I said, "The penitentiary." I said, "Sure, we can talk to the inmate." But no, this is definitely the University of Pennsylvania. How y'all feel?
Oh man, I'm excited. I'm excited to be here.
You excited to be here?
Yeah.
So we gonna let people know what we do. Y'all already know. If you're in public, y'all watching us, y'all know what we do. So we just gonna sit here and have a conversation. We were just talking about the man's role in the house. and whether men have to be assertive. The fellas don't want to talk about that anymore.
I don't have a problem with that.
Guess
I don't
what?
have a problem talking about
You
it.
just wanted to know that you were live.
Yeah, you just
sneaky lie.
that was a sneaky. You
But
know
it was a
what
good
I'm saying?
conversation.
It was a great, authentic, unadulterated.
There's nobody
conversation.
saying like because my 4 chicks. It was like you were saying.
No,
my
nobody
4
told on
chicks.
themselves.
Right.
No, nobody told on themselves because that's not what we do here. But
Oh yeah, you do got it.
You got some stuff.
So I try to be like a producer and go like this, and y'all still push out.
I'm gonna need you to watch your leg.
but that was a great assertive. I just don't believe that a real man needs to do that. And Drew, I mean, he touched on like a testosterone.
What's the definition of a real man, though?
That's fluid. That's fluid. It's gonna change my culture.
Guess what? We're going to say this for Good Brother Talk tomorrow at 12 o'clock. Please tune in. That's going to be in our Breaking Bread section. Please. You know,
Just letting you know the weakness.
That is an awesome topic. What is a real man? What is a real man?
Definition of a real man.
It's no such thing as a real man.
I was told the true definition of a man was to never cry. You got to provide.
Yeah.
That is so wrong. It's no. I don't think it's a such thing as a real man or a woman. It's just be yourself. You have to be who you are.
You don't think there's such thing as a real man or a real woman?
I mean, as a human, yes.
I think a
However,
real
that
man
statement
always
is a real man.
will always have the three P's: protect, provide, and pronounce. Profess.
Profess.
That's what?
Teaching.
Yeah, see, my P
You got
is
to be
different.
informative.
I know it is.
Yeah, my P is different.
Her P is silent.
It was never ever. It was never.
Penetrate.
Yeah.
I'm so tired.
And it's the truth.
I thought we had to keep this PG-13.
Very much is.
You don't know how to do that.
That's communication, not
That's my expertise.
It's good communication.
This is uncut.
That could be a good fourth P, but those three P's got to be
Protect,
provide.
provide, and penetrate.
Yeah.
Pronounce.
Profess.
Profess. I love that.
But when boys aren't taught,
I like how you put that, good sister. There you go.
when they become men, they don't. So they are taught. The first thing you find is you're taught that, right? So that's the three P's that are taught in life, right? So, but if you can protect the woman, and if you can provide for her, you can build a family with her, right? So this is why when you say why do real men have to be assertive? It's no such thing as a real man. It's just a man. You are who you are.
Right.
I'm going to say a real man is a man who is sure of himself and sure of his situation, is willing to take on any role he has to take on to make sure that the family and the household is all good.
Let me add my piece to it. So you know, my nerd self. I'm sitting here thinking.
Talk to me.
So we can learn a lot from lions, right?
Leo.
So lions, the women, they create the problem. They're born, they stay there. They're the stability, they're the foundation. The males, when they reach a certain age, they become nomads. They travel all around. They earn their keep until they can develop the skills enough to go after their own territory.
Gotcha.
Once they go after their territory, they end up being in a situation where they have like complete control. Right? They gotta go in, they gotta secure the area.
Yes.
They go and kill all of the cubs, and this is all instinctive. Right? Because nobody teaches them this. It's not a conversation that's happening. Instinctively, they know that they got to do this to be able to continue on their bloodline. And then from there, their role is to protect. They assist on larger kills, right? And most importantly, they maintain that strong coalition to ensure that their cubs can continue the process. They provide. They're very tolerant, right? So although they're not nurturing, really goes along with how we are as men. We're not nurturers, but it's our role to be tolerant of our children, right?
Yes.
There should be no situation where it's like, oh, get out of here, I don't got time for that, right? Because we play a significant role.
A very integral role. Yes, I agree.
Right? They're gonna see how we move. They're gonna see how we operate. They're gonna see how we treat their parents. Right? They're gonna learn a lot. They're gonna be able to glean everything that they can glean. And I feel like if you look at lions, like literally the way that they form their family, you learn so much from them.
When I say that, I'm assertive in polygamy. There's more than one line that's in the front.
Polygamy who?
No, I'm just saying.
You know what?
I'm just saying, when you look at animals, and that's why we sit here and fight like we do. We don't get nothing done because we too busy worried about who with who.
So I had a revelation about that.
Why does every first statement start off with protect, but yet the community is not protecting one another? Right now today.
Because
so why,
we disenfranchise and we missing that strong coalition.
And I'm gonna say
it's going to be up to us to be able to show people that coalition is key, right?
Unity makes strength.
So, because you started with the lions, you said protect. He started with the male, he said protect, right? And I say that we are the most unprotected species known in man, period.
Right. That's
the black woman, right? So why do
protector?
Right. So why do we know that that's the way it's supposed to go? And why is protection the last thing?
Instinctively, and it's not that it's the last thing.
No, it is the last thing. In today's society, it's the last thing. The first thing I would do.
Reversed. We had generations of fathers who weren't there to teach. Right? Just think about it. How many, at this point now, generations of sons do we have where they was raised by their mother and their grandmother?
A bunch.
Right? And in some cases, at this point in time, because we all getting up there in age, even their great grandmothers. You know what I mean? Like, so if you got a gentleman who was raised by his mother, who was also a victim of a single parent household, who was also a victim of a single parent household. You got a 4-generation gap of a man, right? And then now, what do you think the product is going to be?
She want
to teach him to be what she wants and what she's looking
and we
for.
See that a whole lot.
And that right there is not teaching him how to be a man.
Well, that's a lot of extra shit in the room, pretty much, right?
I can't teach my son how to be a man, but I can teach my son how to treat a woman. That's as far as I can go with him.
Right.
However, I can teach my son how to be a gentleman. I can't teach him certain manly things, but I ensure that he holds the door. I ensure that, of course, the trash. Yeah,
so
but
it sounded to me like what you really teaching him are the actions that he's supposed to do. Children do what they're shown, not told. Right?
A lot of
and
so
kids
no,
are modeling
he
after
does.
who
But
they
you have to show him in order for him to know how to do it, right?
You showed him those actions.
No, I didn't show him. I showed him. I put a man in his life that showed him. So therefore, I'm a demander. I demand that you be a man in the situation. Because once you're not, then you're the doormat.
Right.
So, but here's the thing. You say that there's no men in. Where's the uncles? Where's the cousins? The grandfathers? They're somewhere. No, but you can't say that everyone is incarcerated because they're in the community. These babies are
mentally incarcerated.
So, but at what point do you allow us to snatch you up and be like, listen, you got to do what you have to do in order to raise this family. You have to do this.
Well, I'm gonna say this, Doc. Can I say something? There used to be a time when the rules were reversed where they said women were beat down. And look back then where women were beat down and they didn't have all these amenities in front of them. And now we look at today where the rules have definitely reversed where, I'll be honest, I think men are more beat down now. And their tendency is to retract or withdraw once they have been beaten down so much because they can't deal with the temperament of a strong woman.
Maru, I love that. I love that.
Thank you.
I love that. Doc, sir.
Oh, it's okay. It's all good. It's all good. We're going live.
It's going to happen a whole lot more. But we are live from the University of Penn, man. We are taking part in an exhibition of communication and participatory. Say the word.
Participatory.
Thank you. It's just too many words. You know, I've smoked so much weed in my life. Listen, you know this about P. He ain't gonna lie to you. Bullshit. She thinks it's bullshit. It's true. I can't cuss these. Oh, this is crazy. They didn't say no foul like that.
No profanity.
It's implied.
Yeah, you can say.
You can say whatever you want. I appreciate it. Thank you.
He's being transparent, good brother. So there you go.
Every time we go somewhere, y'all want to change.
Transparency is key.
In the comments, we don't have enough of the positive male role model. So, and then that's where I come in and blame the women.
Right.
Me as women blame them because they get emotionally attached to these men.
Yes.
And once they're still emotionally attached, so they don't want them to participate in the upbringing of the child, even of the son. So I do blame women a lot for that. I would never take that part because I've seen men try to do that. I've seen men want to teach my son something different. Let me be a father, but I can't handle it. I don't like that syndrome. Yeah, if I can't have it, we can't eat it. But then these are bitter women.
These are women. So
These are bitter
so you
women.
sprinkle bitter women in. You
But then you
sprinkle
have
men
those-
not knowing
you
how
have-
to be fathers, men not knowing how to be accountable,
Right.
and then you have this mixture that boils up and bubbles up into the community where you have men that are making other men feel bad for being fathers. Shout out to those women. Did you see that post? That video he did? So he said, be a father. Like, there's nothing wrong with being a father. Black men, we hanging out. And my kid's mom might call me on the phone and say, yo, come get your child. I see I'm with my friends. I'm not leaving. No, you're supposed to leave.
Right.
It's okay.
That's
It's
what
cool
a
to
man's
go to your
supposed to do.
son's football games, your daughter's cheer practices. It's cool to pick them up from school and hang out with them and take them to go get some ice cream. What's not cool is ignoring them and thinking that hanging out with you is more important. You know, so that post that he put up is very important, and we need more people to put that out. We need more conversations about that. Like, okay, yeah, I left you, right? But my son is being raised by you. Let me in. You know, you don't want me. Like you said, you can't have. But that's not fair, right? Because you're raising up a child that now has anger issues, not only towards me but towards you as well. Once he realizes that this is what you do, now he goes out, gets a girlfriend, and abuses her, right? And treats her like absolutely nothing, not knowing that mentally he's been conditioned to act like that towards women.
History repeats itself.
But here's the thing, right? You made me lose a train of thought. So here's the thing with that. Why he doesn't come and get the kid when she asks him to, or why he doesn't participate with it, because he assumes she's trying to control him. So I'm gonna do it my way. I'm gonna do it when I want to, and this is why it brings communication as well. She could have had something important to do, but she done called them and asked them wrong. Listen, she got cheer practice. You need to take her. Listen, at 5 o'clock she has cheer practice. Do you think you can take her? Because I have a doctor's appointment with so-and-so.
That goes back to we as a people do not know how to talk to each
Don't know how
other.
to
We don't.
communicate.
And then you're thinking I'm controlling the schedule. You're thinking that I'm trying to control you as an individual. But all I'm trying to do is be able to take the other kid that we have together to
Participatory. See?
There you go, everybody. Go get it.
Listen, I'll be trying to tell you, when I say delayed, that means me too. I think I'm talking about it and be me too.
We gotta learn that. We gotta learn communication again. Why we're here today and all that. Communication is important in levels and volumes and word choices and wordplay. All plays a part in that dialogue. All of it plays a part in synergy, and all of it just moving so smooth. Because if I can ask you, I could be like, yo, nah, rather than be like, hey, nah.
But it all comes
It's
with growth.
different, yes.
You realize that the 17, 18, 19, 20, 21-year-old self wasn't capable of giving understanding because you wanted it your way. It was my way. I'm setting a tone for myself right now. I am building a brand for me. So now when you're 30 and up, now you're looking at it like, if I would have just did it this way, we would have been okay. If I would have said it this way, we would have been okay. But everybody wants to be in control of the situation. Everybody wants to be.
Bottom line, when you have a child, there's no one. It's supposed to be a team. No one is in control.
But see, the mom is always in control. Because she's 9 times out of 10, she's the custodial parent.
No.
That's how we see it.
No, but that's you looking wrong. Because until you go in front of a judge, magistrate, or anything, there's no one that has control.
But see, they don't know that until the authorities are involved. When you come home from the hospital with a kid, the kid is in the mom's arms. The kid is in, the mom places the kid in the car seat, and then they go home. If you don't live with the father, the child goes where? The child goes to the mother's home. Now, if you live with the father, when the child goes to your home, they go to your home. It's a group home, right? And we live together. So when the child goes to that home, who's the first person who gets up to feed that child? She's now in control. She gets up, she feeds them, she changes them, she does everything. So now that becomes her child. When she say, can you get the baby, because you don't really want to get up as a man, she now takes assertiveness to say, this is my child and it's going to go my way. I was
different. My situation was different because once my daughter came in the world, I was doing all that.
And everything changed.
She was sleeping. Go ahead and sleep. You rest. You carried her for 9 months or whatever. Now it's my turn. You know what I'm saying? I woke up because 9 times out of 10 I was working in the daytime, so I'm up. I'm up. Let's go. And when she was pregnant, I was working at night, so I would call, put the phone on her stomach, bang, 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 her and stuff like that.
You're like an exception to the rule.
Yeah,
It's more
That's
what you're
what
talking
I'm
about that's out there versus
what he's saying. I mean, don't get me wrong. My children's father took paternity leave. He was there throughout the whole entire my 6 weeks to get to him. So that was never an issue. However, I got up and got the kid. You understand what I'm saying? When we had 10 twins, one would wake up. I remember one time I was up 24 hours and he looked at me and said, "Why did you wake me up?" I was like, "Well, you were sleeping peacefully. Like, you didn't hear me?" But then I did it because I was trying to be assertive in this whole situation.
I'm gonna say this: that whole saying about the woman is a nurturer, that's a cliche. And honestly, until we break down that barrier where the men do step up and stop depending on the woman to do those type of so-called womanly duties, like changing the diaper, feeding the kid.
Nah, but that's what she's supposed to do.
Why is she supposed to do?
Because she is the nurturer of the situation. He is the provider of the situation. See, the saying always says, "Give me a house, I'll make it a home." So once he builds this house, I will be a woman and make it into a home for us to reside in.
So then P-game, okay, you do that over the course of time, and then when the kid gets older, that same woman is looking to that man to kind of be that nurturer or be, able to relate to that kid in a nurturing way. And they haven't had an opportunity to do that during that upbringing. This is where you have that communication gap. Where a man might say, okay, you said that woman.
He's drinking.
Yeah, it's 2:45 now.
Okay, it's time to start. Okay.
Y'all want to go ahead and get started?
Yes,
Getting live.
All right.
Yeah. We'll finish this on Good Brother Talk tomorrow.
Yeah.
Please tune in. There you go. Thank you.
All of us coming.
We're bringing the whole team.
I'm a prophet.
I can invite everybody around if you want to, watch. Feel free to stay connected. This session is called Activities at the Forum, and CMP is showcased amongst another group, Columbia University's Media and Social Change Lab, and it's really focused on how you all built this venue for participatory work in the city of Chester, the community that you build through the radio station, and how that impacts the city. So we put together a couple questions, and we'll sort of go through those. Then we're going to open it up for folks who are around. Hey, good to see you. So we begin. I'm Chris, by the way. I'm not on the camera, but I imagine folks can hear me. What I love about the station, what really brought me in, is seeing how live it is and the interaction between the Facebook chat, between the conversation that happens at the table. So I want to talk about why radio? Why did you choose this platform? And what was so important about that conversation being all active and going in the many different ways that it does?
That sounds like my question.
I'm gonna assert myself.
There you go.
There you go, Mark.
Put that.
Well, you really did just hit on it. Ever since the social media wave has been going, it's so easy to do it. This is a platform in itself. So Pierre took it to another level. We're going to build a radio station, a live stream radio station, and we're going to do that. And we're going to use all social platforms, all social medias, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, and we just want to show people not just hearing us, but a lot of people are doers of doers. So if I can see you, I'm going to do and I'm going to think how you think, or at least I'm going to try to adapt that train of thinking. So it all played a part in social media being that platform already, and we just take it to another level, giving them, mature, cultivating mature, positive conversation.
I want to extend that a little bit because it is internet, right? And it's out, but the conversation that y'all have is very focused on Chester.
Yeah.
And if you're probably not in Chester, you probably wouldn't understand half the things that are happening.
I've caught a lot of flack for that, for not being more broad. Because somebody said they don't sell the Daily Times in Brooklyn, but I'm dealing with what's wrong with my community, the issues that plague my community. And first you have to fix your house before I can go outside and fix anything else. So I felt more like it was a foundation, making sure the foundation was strong and that my people understood that these are our topics and these are issues that we deal with. Then once we understand it, then I can reach out a little bit more. I'm not an overreacher, man. I handle the simple things first, and then I tackle the harder things, right?
And the last thing about this live part is also there's a lot of different people come with different perspectives, different values, and sometimes you're interrupting one another. Someone's saying going this way when you're going that way.
Yeah,
But it's a beautiful thing because it's opinionated. We've all watched, let's just say, sports radio, sports talk. You know what I'm saying? I'm watching just Stephen A. Smith. It's just their opinion on that topic. That's just showing us that we've all grown up differently. Family. It's another thing that we're doing this because we want to create the family mantra that people are missing or lacking today. So we're bringing that back, and that's all it is. We just want to make a gumbo. We just want to make our gumbo taste good. And all the gumbo and then gumbo we have different ingredients, all different kind of different ingredients, and we just want to try to make it taste good to the city of Chester for now. And then we're going to touch everybody we can.
So going to like the second question about how y'all mobilize not just the radio, but also y'all do like campaigns, events, host different forums. Y'all just at this job fair at City Hall. What's it also about, like not just being a radio station, but also being at all these different places that y'all at?
So, the Daily Times and other newspapers in the city, they don't often reflect what's really going on in our community. Right? For whatever reason, the powers that be have decided to report a lot of negativity, which in turn drives down property value and it changes the perspective of a lot of people. Right? We wanted to be that voice of the people to ensure that instead of being seen in a negative light, you can see so many things that are going on in our community that's positive. Right? Also, another part of it is you can't really take control of your community alone, right? You got to build this collective. You got to make sure that you work together, and like Mike said, cultivate this family spirit, right? We chose to use the radio station in such a manner to do that, right? How do you ensure that people understand that yes, my voice is being heard? Yes, this radio station or media outlet is for me, and make it feel welcome. Well, you do that by meeting people at their level. We had to go to social events, right? And then as a group, you begin to understand, like, okay, we have an expo going on, or we have some kind of launch going on, or whatever it is in the community. It all makes so much sense but to be there, right? Because the more that you're there, the more exposure you can see. People begin to realize, okay, this is our platform. This is a platform of media for us. And once you build that base, then you have the ability to grow on it exponentially.
And talking about like that growth, and coming back to the city, and what is the like vision that y'all have for the city that really like sustains the platforms? I feel like a lot of people come together and it's all about that change or cultivate. What's that vision y'all are trying to like put forth?
So as far as the vision, right? I can see. I'll tell what I see now. Right? I've seen a boom of entrepreneurs in the community come together in such a manner that I couldn't even imagine. Right? There is so much collaboration that is occurring now, just as a result of the people that are working on this radio station and getting that information disseminated. That we're postured to be able to, take over our local economy, right? So for the longest time, there were a lot of organizations that stripped resources from our community. And we found ourselves in a position where we were desperate. The radio station comes along, unites everybody, and the vision has been where you literally have products of Chester working together to ensure that Chester's moving forward in the interest of Chester residents. Right now we're facing a gentrification that's occurring. This radio station is ensuring that people are plugged in. Right? When it comes time to have council votes to ensure or see what kind of development is coming. If we need to block certain development to make sure that our community interests are protected. Right? This media forum will be exactly what's needed to rally and unite the community members so we can get together and run forward and literally take back control of our community.
And this is my last one, and I want to invite everyone else to be able to ask questions too. But my last one is just like, I recognize what y'all do as scholarship. It's like, it's research, y'all are theorizing about the city, y'all are like building out these platforms. Do y'all consider the work you do like scholarship, research? Do you consider it like you're producing knowledge? How do you define what you do?
I feel like it's no, you got it. That's your question. That's your question.
Everything you said is spot on, good brother. I like to call it passion. There's a lot of stories to be told, not just in the city of Chester, but in all communities. And because of that, this platform here gives you the opportunity to kind of pull those stories out, make it relatable, and let's talk about some inconvenient truths. Because, you know, just like in life, you have a lot of inconvenient truths going on, and you need people to start talking about it and being able to face those things. So, yes, there's a lot of scholarly going on, because there's information sharing like you have. There's a lot of things that people relate to that they want to talk about, but it's a voice that hasn't been heard. And because of that, when you have this kind of platform, yes, you're going to be bold. You're going to dig deep down and get real uncomfortable. But we present it in a way in which, guess what? You can be far to the left way and be radical, or you can be pretty much straight as an arrow and to the right and still get your point across. But at the end of the day, it has to be respected, because the integrity of that content and that subject matter, it builds on itself week after week. From the presentation of the shows, from the interaction with the viewers, and also respecting their opinion as well, because when you go live, anything goes. And there's no script. So when you say something that might make you feel uncomfortable, it's a teachable moment where you gotta learn from these things. Right. And I think we gotta get back to that.
Yeah, when you shake up the room, that's the correct thing to do. That's the conversation that you need to take.
How about a question? Oh, okay.
So everyone,
Do you have a question?
Attention. If I can have everyone's attention for a minute here. There's a couple things happening in the forum right now that haven't been happening earlier, so I just wanted to call everybody's attention to them. First of all, CMP Radio from Chester, PA is here doing a live radio intervention. They've been sharing their story about how they came together as a collective and started working in the community of Chester, and this is an opportunity for us to ask some questions to them, and then we're going to have a little presentation from Mask Lab. That's the Media and Social Change Lab from Columbia's Teachers College. They're going to play a little bit of their first podcast episode on craftivism, and then also do live recording and engagement with people here. They've got some interview questions they want to ask. So I know this has been like kind of a hangout space for us for the beginning part of the day, but right now we're doing a little interactive thing here. So this is the chance now. CMP Radio has been talking about what they do in the community. If anybody has any questions for them, we're live on their internet stream right now. They want to answer some questions, and then we're going to turn things over to Mass Lab to play a little piece of their podcast. So if people have questions for CMP Radio, now's the chance to ask.
Dr. Vasudeva?
Oh my goodness. I love it. I'm taking you everywhere with me. Thank you so much for sharing. My question has to do with audience, and you talked about the live awkward moments, the kind of like being on your feet, I'm seeing some nodding. And my question's two-part. One is, do you have the audience you want? And the second question is, how have you felt like you've been responsible? How are you trying to be responsive to your audiences?
So, I believe we have the audience that we're looking for, because it kind of try to gravitate towards people who have lived almost the same struggle as we do. So we do. So in response to them, when they ask us questions, we receive emails, comments, things like that. We try to respond back individually and give them just a perception of what we think their question meant. Okay. So someone emailed and they wanted to know how to do this, and we tell them one day at a time. It's not easy. So I hope that answers your question.
No, I appreciate it.
But yeah, pretty much we do. So our audience is wide. Right now we had someone on here from Tampa. California, Arizona. So we have like people all over who go through the same thing. So when they say they can relate, it lets us know what we're doing.
No, I appreciate that. Thank you. It's always a question, right? You're wondering not just who are you speaking with, but that I feel like that idea of I get you, I feel you, that just resonates, across the space. So thank you for sharing.
CMPRadio.net, man. Y'all know what we do. We up here at the University of Penn. Hey, we having fun, man. My dream team up here. Dom, Mike, what's up? Marvin.
Here you go. Typo.
And of course, Mr. Andrew Nelson, man. CMPRadio.net fan, man. We want to thank y'all for tuning in, man. We got to get ready to get